Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about another topic of the nervous system, which is the physiology of sleep. And in exams, different questions are being asked in 5 marks, and one of them is write the definition, types, and stages of sleep according to modern, and another one is write down the physiological changes during sleep. So again, it is very important. These both questions are being asked in 5 marks. So yes, we are going to start this today. So basically, even you are not conscious during your sleep, your brain deceptively active. It goes to multiple cycles with distinct brain patterns, and it's very important to your ability to perform normal functions when you are awake. Definition of sleep. Sleep is the natural periodic state of rest for mind and body with closed eyes, characterized by partial or complete loss of consciousness. Loss of consciousness leads to decreased response to external stimuli and decreased body movements. Depth of sleep is not constant throughout the sleeping period. It varies in different stages of sleep, which we'll see when we'll talk about the stages of the sleep. Sleep requirement. Sleep requirement is not constant. However, average sleep requirement per day at different age group is: in newborn infants it is 18 to 20 hours, in growing children's it is 12 to 14 hours a day, sorry in night. In adults it's 7 to 9 hours, and in old persons it would be 5 to 7 hours. Now we'll see the physiological changes during the sleep. During sleep, most of the body functions are reduced to basal level. Following are the important changes in the body during sleep. First change would be the plasma volume. So plasma volume decreases by about 10% during sleep. Second is cardiovascular system. In that, if we are talking about the heart rate, so during sleep the heart rate reduces and it varies between 45 to 60 beats per minute. And we are talking about the blood pressure, then systolic pressure falls to about 90 to 110 mmHg. Lowest level is reached about 4th hour of sleep and remains at this level till a short time before waking up. Then the pressure commences to rise. If sleep is disturbed by exciting dreams, the pressure is elevated about 130 mmHg. Third change is in respiratory system. Rate and force of respiration are decreased. Respiration becomes irregular, and kind strokes type of periodic breathing may develop. Fourth change would be in gastrointestinal tract. In that, salivary secretion decreases during sleep. Gastric secretion is not altered or may be increased slightly, and contraction of empty stomach is more vigorous. If we are talking about the excretory system, the formation of urine decreases and specific gravity of urine increases. Sweat secretion. The sweat secretion increases during the sleep. If you are talking about the lacrimal secretion, then lacrimal secretion decreases during the sleep. If we are talking about the changes in muscle tone, then tone in all the muscles of body except ocular muscles decreases very much during sleep. It is called the sleep paralysis. Reflexes. Certain reflexes, particularly knee jerk, are abolished. Babinski sign becomes positive during deep sleep. Threshold for most of the reflexes increases. Pupils are constricted and light reflex is retained. Eyeballs move up and down. If we are talking about the changes in brain, the brain is not inactive during sleep. There is a characteristic cycle of brain wave activity during sleep with irregular intervals of dreams. Electrical activity in the brain varies with the stages of sleep. Now we'll see the types of sleep. So sleep is of two types. First is a rapid eye movement sleep, or which is called the REM sleep, and the second is a non-rapid eye movement sleep, which is called NREM sleep or non-REM sleep. First, we'll talk about the rapid eye movement sleep or REM sleep. Rapid eye movement sleep is a type of sleep associated with rapid conjugate movements of the eyeballs, which occur frequently. Though the eyeballs move, the sleep is deep. So it is called the paradoxical sleep. It occupies about 20 to 30% of sleeping period. Functionally, REM sleep is very important because it plays an important role in consolidation of memory. Dreams occur during this period. Second is a non-REM sleep or non-rapid eye movement sleep or NREM sleep. Non-rapid eye movement sleep is the type of sleep without the movements of eyeballs. It is also called slow wave sleep. Dreams do not occur in this type of sleep, and it occupies about 70 to 80% of total sleeping period. Non-REM sleep is followed by the REM sleep. So these are the basic difference between the REM and non-REM sleep. If we are talking about the rapid eye movement, which is REM, so in REM sleep definitely it is present, and in non-REM sleep it is absent. If you are talking about the dreams, so in REM sleep dreams are present, and in non-REM sleeps dreams are absent. If you are talking about the muscle twitching, then in REM sleep it is present, and in non-REM sleep it is absent. If you are talking about the heart rate, then in REM sleep heart rate is fluctuating, and in non-REM sleep heart rate is stable. If you are talking about the blood pressure, then REM sleep is in REM sleep blood pressure is fluctuating, and in non-REM sleep it is stable. If we are talking about the respiration, so in REM sleep respiration is fluctuating, where in non-REM sleep it is stable. If you are talking about the body temperature, then in REM sleep it is fluctuating, and in non-REM sleep it is stable. And if we are talking about the neurotransmitters, so in REM sleep there is a noradrenaline, and in non-REM sleep it is serotonin, which is excreted. Now we'll talk about the stages of non-REM sleep. So there are 4 stages in NREM sleep. The first stage is called the stage of drowsiness. Stage 1 occurs mostly at the beginning of the sleep with slow eye movements, and this state is sometimes referred to relaxed wakefulness. In this stage, alpha waves disappears and theta waves appears. People aroused at this stage often believe that they have been fully awake. During this transition of sleep, stage 1 of sleep, it is common to experience the hypnic jerks, feeling of falling or those muscle twitching you something experience. मतलब sometimes you may have experienced that you have fallen down, तो पड़ी गया है वो लागे, एक पड़वाना है वो लागे. I think everybody has experienced that. So it is called the hypnic jerks. And sometimes it happens that you might experience dream sensation known as the hypnagogic hallucination, and this includes hearing or seeing things like flash of light, something you feel like someone is calling your name, or phone is ringing, or if you are not doing something to also experience that thing. Or maybe if you are doing something repetitively before the bed, you can recall, or it can reoccur in your hypnagogic stage. And this is the common feeling we all have experienced. If you are talking about the stage 2, which is the stage of light sleep, in this stage 2 is marked by the appearance of sleep spindle and occasional high voltage biphasic waves called the K complexes. Sleep spindles are unique to NREM sleep, whereas K complexes are single long delta waves that last only for a second. They are also unique to the NREM sleep. In stage 2, no eye movement occur, and dreaming is very rare, and sleeper can quite easily awaken in this stage. The third stage is the stage of medium sleep. In this stage, a high amplitude delta wave rhythm dominates the EEG wave. It is the transition between the stage 2 and stage 4, where delta waves are associated with deep sleep begin to occur. During this stage, the spindle bursts disappear. Frequency of delta waves decreases to 1 to 2 per second and amplitude increases to above 100 microwatts. And there is a stage 4, which is called the stage of deep sleep. In stage 4, maximum slowing with large waves is seen. It's sometimes referred as a slow wave sleep. Slow wave sleep is made up of the deepest stage of the NREM sleep, and it is often referred to deep sleep. It has a characteristic factor of rhythmic slow waves which are synchronized. Dreaming is more common in this stage than other stages of NREM sleep. The content of the slow wave sleep tends to be disconnected, less vivid and less memorable than those that occur during the REM sleep. Parasomnia is more likely to occur in this stage. A person will typically feel groggy when awakened from the stage, and the mental performance is somewhat impaired. This phenomena is called the sleep inertia. Like I have experienced many a times that when I'm waking up from my sleep, so I'm not in a state of doing anything, or I don't know what should I have to do, and I'm very irritable at that time. Maybe you have also experienced the same, and it is called the sleep inertia. This is the figure of EEG during wakefulness and different stages of REM and NREM sleep. As you can see, in wakefulness, how the EEG waves appears. In NREM sleep, stage 1, in stage 2, in stage 3, in stage 4, and this is during the REM sleep. Mechanism of sleep. Sleep occurs due to the activity of some sleep-inducing centers in brain. Stimulation of these centers includes sleep. Damage of sleep centers results in the sleeplessness or persistent wakefulness, which is called the insomnia. Now we'll talk about some sleep centers. Complex pathways between the reticular formation of the brainstem, diencephalon, and cerebral cortex are involved in the onset and maintenance of the sleep. However, two centers which include sleep are located in brainstem. First is the ref nucleus, or Raphe nucleus you can say, and second is the locus ceruleus of Pons. Recently, many more areas that induce sleep are identified in the brain of animals. Inhibition of ascending reticular activating system also result in sleep. First, we'll see the role of Raphe nucleus. Raphe nucleus is situated in lower pons and medulla. Activation of this nucleus result in the non-REM sleep. It is due to the release of serotonin by the nerve fibers arising from this nucleus. Serotonin induces non-REM sleep. Second is the role of locus ceruleus of Pons. Activation of this center produces REM sleep. Noradrenaline released by the nerve fibers arising from locus ceruleus induces the REM sleep. Inhibition of the ascending reticular activating system. Ascending reticular activating system, which is also called as ARAS, is responsible for the wakefulness because of its afferent and efferent connection with cerebral cortex. Inhibition of ARAS induces the sleep. Lesion of ARAS leads to permanent somnolence, which is also called the coma. Now we'll see applied physiology of sleep disorders, because in your daily routine you must have heard of this, or you must are going to know about all these things if someone asks about what this is. So first we'll see about the insomnia. Insomnia is the inability to sleep or abnormal wakefulness. It is the most common sleep disorder, and it occurs due to the systemic illness or mental conditions such as psychiatric problems, alcoholic addiction, and drug addiction. Second is a hypersomnia. Hypersomnia is excess sleep or excess need to sleep. It occurs because of lesion in the floor of the third ventricle, brain tumors, encephalitis, chronic bronchitis, and disease of the muscles. Hypersomnia also occur in the endocrine disorders such as myxedema and diabetes insipidus. Then there is a narcolepsy and cataplexy. Narcolepsy is the sudden attack of uncontrollable sleep, and cataplexy is sudden outburst of emotion. Both the diseases are due to the hypothalamic disorders. Then there is a sleep apnea syndrome. Sleep apnea is a temporary stoppage of breathing repeatedly during sleep. Sleep apnea syndrome is the disorder that involves fluctuation in the rate and force of the respiration during REM sleep with short apneic episode. Apnea is due to the decreased stimulation of respiratory centers, arrest of diaphragmatic movements, airway obstructions, or the combination of all these factors. When breathing stops, the resultant hypercapnia and hypoxia stimulate respiration. Sleep apnea syndrome occur in obesity, myxedema, enlargement of tonsil, and lesion in brainstem. Common features of this syndrome are loud snoring, restless movements, nocturnal insomnia, daytime sleepiness, morning headache, and fatigue. In severe conditions, hypertension, right heart failure, and stroke occur. Then there is a nightmare. Nightmare is a condition during sleep that is characterized by a sense of extreme uneasiness or discomfort or by frightful dreams. Discomfort is felt as of some heavy weight on the stomach or chest or as uncontrolled movement of the body. After a period of extreme anxiety, the subject wakes with a troubled state of mind. It occurs mostly during REM sleep. Nightmare occurs due to the improper food intake, digestive disorder, or nervous disorders. It also occurs during drug withdrawal or alcohol withdrawal. Then there is a night terror. Night terror is a disorder similar to nightmare. It is common in children. It is also called the pavor nocturnus or sleep terror. The child awakes screaming in the state of fright and semi-consciousness, and the child cannot recollect the attack in the morning. Nightmare occurs shortly after falling asleep and during non-REM sleep. There is no psychological disturbance in that. Then there is a somnambulism. Somnambulism is getting up from bed and walking in the state of sleep. It is also called the walking during sleep or sleepwalking. Movies માં આપણે જોયું હોય that a person is getting up from the bed and moving around or doing something. So it is somnambulism. It varies from just sitting up in the bed or walking around with eyes open and performing some major complex task. The episode lasts for a few minutes to half an hour. It occurs during non-REM sleep. In children, it is associated with the bedwetting or night terror without any psychological disturbance. However, in adults, it is associated with the psychoneurosis. Then there is a nocturnal enuresis. Nocturnal enuresis is the involuntary voiding of urine at bed. It is also called bedwetting, and it is very common in children. Then there is a movement disorders during sleep. Movement disorder occur immediately after falling asleep. Sleep start or hypnic jerk is a common movement disorder during the sleep. It is characterized by sudden jerks of arms and legs or legs. Sleep start is a psychological form of clonus. Other movement disorders are teeth grinding, which is also called the bruxism. दांत कचकचावता होय. It is this. Banging the head and restless movement of the arm or legs. So this was all about sleep. Again, it is being asked in two different questions. One is the definition, types and stages of sleep, and other is the physiological changes of sleep, or physiological changes during sleep. So let me know if you are having any query regarding this.